Hey, everybody, it's Anthony Morrison. What's up? How are you? How's everybody doing? Live on the Success Connection, live from home this week, which is much better than being on the road and traveling. I can see lots and lots and lots of people joining us. Very good. I saw some people joining us late. What in the world? How could you be late? What else is there to do on a Thursday night other than be on the Success Connection? I'm confused. I see lots of people laughing at me already. All right, well, good. Well, listen, if you're new to the Success Connection, I want to welcome you. We're glad to have you. And of course, if you are a veteran and you've been here many, many times, congratulations on being consistent. So I'm excited about today. You saw I put on the screen that see, somebody says webinar has a new look to it. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what what that might be for. Let's see. We can take this out of here for now. Let's see if you guys maybe you're talking about the whole screen has a new look. That's very possible. If you haven't been on here, then yes, that's very true. So. But anyway, sorry, look, let me go on and apologize up front to you guys. I've been sick this week. I flew in from Dallas, Texas last week. Dallas, and then I also flew in from Scottsdale. And I got here to Mississippi, and there's pollen everywhere, and I'm just dragging. Like, I had to get a shot this week, which is very rare. I rarely ever will actually go get a shot. But my head's been killing me, my throat's killing me. So if I'm not like jumping through the screen, energetic, going crazy, don't take it as I'm not happy to be here. Just take it as I'm just kind of beat down a little bit. I'm not feeling well, but the show must go on. We never skip. So even if I'm sick, I'll still be right here with you guys, doing my very best. It just may not be the best I've ever done. But I'll do the best I can possibly do for you guys this week, all right? So with that said, how many of you saw me at the ClickFunnels event last week? Just say yes if you saw me at the ClickFunnels event. So very cool, lots of people. All right, so we've been talking about, and I want to show you, for those of you that are new, welcome to my world of whiteboards, because I want to show you, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we'll go over tonight. Of course, we'll still do our cash prize giveaway. I've got a new funnel for you guys that I'm going to give you completely free just because. And I've got a couple of other things that we're going to do. So there's lots and lots of cool stuff that we can do. Well, I guess first of all, cat's out of the bag. I already mentioned it. Let's see. Let me pull up. So I asked you guys to vote last week. And of course, you all voted on what it was that you wanted more of. Did you want more software? Did you want more emails? Did you want more funnels, right? So everybody voted last week. Well, not everybody voted. In fact, there's more people on this webinar right now than voted last week. And I even let people that weren't here live vote. But for those of you that took action and actually voted, you got to say so in what we were going to do this week. And so check it out. Here are the survey results, okay? You can see it says, let me maybe zoom that in a little bit. There you go. It might make it a little more friendly. I said, what would you like to learn, which really meant, what did you want more of, okay? And it's, I want more free funnels, I want more free emails, I want more free software. And as you can see, the vote was pretty close between emails and software, but funnels pretty much far exceeded everything. 38% of you said funnels, 30% of you said emails, 31% said software. So it was pretty close. But most people said that they wanted free funnels. So, of course, sick as I have been, I still went back to my designers and I said, listen, let's get some variations of these funnels that we've already got. Let's put them together for everybody so that I can deliver my Success Connection students something epic on Thursday night. And so the guys worked on it, and we created 2 more variations of your funnel that you can now split test, which I think is going to be cool. And so now you'll be able to have all 3 of the funnels. Actually, it's 5 funnels that I've given you. So 5 different funnels that I've given you because, 2 of them are split testing. So I think it's going to be pretty phenomenal. So you're going to get that tonight. How many of you are excited about that? Just say yes if you're excited. All right. I see lots and lots and lots and lots of people. All right, lots of people excited. Very cool. Well, why am I excited? And why I'm excited that you guys voted on funnels. Do you want me to show you why I'm excited that you voted that you wanted more funnels? Just say yes if you want me to. Let me show you something. Some of you may not have seen this. Hold tight. Let me show you. I'm not going anywhere. I promise. Hold on. Check this out. So, I had them put this, I got this award last week at the ClickFunnels event. Check that out. It's a pretty cool little, pretty cool looking award. I actually had them put the Success Connection on here to commemorate all of the training that we do. Check it out. And it says it's a 2 Comma Club award, which basically means that I did over $1 million in one of my ClickFunnels funnels. Now, I actually got 2 of these awards. And it was really interesting trying to travel all around with these. People think that I'm like in a band because they see this and they're like, "What do you sing?" I'm like, "Nothing. Trust me. You didn't want me to sing." Terrible. But how many of you would like to get your very own 2 Comma Club award like this? You know what was crazy is that there were 81 other people that got at least one of these. There were only a couple of us that got multiple, but there were 80, I think it was 81 people that did in 2016 over $1 million with one of their ClickFunnels funnels. So it's important for you to see the potential. You know, I don't really talk about how much money I make. I don't really talk about the cars I drive and all that kind of stuff on here. That's not what this is about. If you're brand new, you'll never hear me talking about that kind of stuff. This is really just for coaching, for staying connected, motivating you guys, and really helping you to see the potential in what you can do, and then giving you as much as I can to make it happen for you, right? And so for me, I just wanted you to be able to see that getting an award like this just proves that not only, you know, do I teach this stuff, but I actually do it, right? I have lots and lots of my own funnels, right? And when I give you funnels like I'm going to give you tonight, these are funnels that we use. These are funnels and flows that we're actually using in our business every single week. So I think it's really valuable for you. How many of you would agree with me? Just say yes, and I'm going to go put this back down. Hold on. I have it here in the bin. I haven't had time to actually hang that up because I've been feeling too bad, so I haven't hung it up. But lots and lots of value with it. So why do I think, anyway, and who am I to say what's super valuable and what's not, but why do I think that there's so much value in these funnels? Well, I'll tell you why. And it's a super, super simple thing. For those of you that are new, you won't have seen this before, but for those of you that are that have been with me, you know we talk about our profit cycle. I want to introduce to you one more variation to the profit cycle. Okay? And it's something that I think is going to help just blow things up for you, okay? So check this out. And of course, you know, I told you I went to the ClickFunnels event. I spent thousands of dollars to do that, by the way, so that I can learn more, right? Just network with people and all that kind of stuff, so that, you know, so that I can bring that information back to you and give it to you completely free. All right, so, but focus on this with me, okay? So this profit cycle, and I'm going to draw it really, really fast. So for those of you that have never seen this before, you'll want to watch some of my training, okay, for the Success Connection. It's all in your members area because it basically will show you a lot of training on this, okay? But we always have to set the stage for when I'm teaching in order to show you exactly what's happening. So you want to get traffic and you want to push them to this opt-in page. Your opt-in page does 2 things. Pushes them up here to what we call a thank you page, okay? And then it pushes them down here to what we call an autoresponder, all right? So this is basic stuff. And then the autoresponder sends out emails, okay? So it sends out all these emails that can make you money. The money is in the emails, okay? And then there's money that's made here on the thank you page. Now, let me ask you something. How many of you 6 weeks ago, okay, would have thought to yourself, oh my gosh, this is so complex when you saw the profit cycle? Just say yes. I mean, it took me weeks to explain what happens in this profit cycle, and now all of a sudden, you guys just know it, right? You just know the profit cycle, just boom, boom, boom. You've got it covered. Why do you have it covered? repetition. That's why it's important you get on the Success Connection every week. You never know what I'm going to be teaching, but if I go over something, boom, you're going to start to learn it. You're going to retain that information. So I think that it's very, very, very important for you guys, okay, at least in my opinion, to never miss the trainings, okay? Because if you can see something multiple times, you're going to retain more of that information, okay? So, very, very cool. All right, now, one of the things that we also do is on this little opt-in page, we always give away a free book, okay? So we give away a free little book like this. We'll color it in. I don't know why I decided to make a little box in the middle of the screen, but anyway, we give away a free book, okay? This freebie right here, all right, so this free thing, a lot of times people call this a lead magnet, okay? That's what, and we'll just write on there that this is the book. Okay, that is what entices people to opt in, okay? Now, there are other things that you can give away that are not just books. What I want to ask you tonight is if you would like for me to hook you up with a lead magnet that I think will help you explode, maybe even do better than what you're doing now, because it would allow you to leverage me a little bit. I always am trying to let you leverage me. I'm sure you guys have noticed that. I write a book, I put my name in it. I actually had somebody reach out to me and complain at me about that and said, well, you put your name in the book and your website in the book, so how come you're stealing our leads? What? Are you on crack? Like, no, I don't want the leads. I just wanted to give like the credibility so that you would be able to get the leads. Has nothing to do. I get my own leads. I ain't trying to take yours. So, but here's the thing. Other things that you can give away for free. Okay, so other things you can give away for free. Well, I want you guys to help me because we haven't talked about this. This is a part of the profit cycle that we've kind of just always assumed was a free book. All right, so we know that we can do books. Can somebody else give me some other stuff that we could give away? All right, let's see. Charlie says we could give away a video course. Okay, let's see. We talked about we could give away reports. I see that, so we could give away reports. All right, we could give away software. That's true. Ambitious, but true. Let's see. We could give away checklists, those types of things. Case studies. We could give away a case study. All right, so let me ask you guys something. If you are trying to reach the most people, what do you think the two most popular giveaways actually are? Now, let's preface this with something. This is for the internet marketing industry. Meaning, this would mean for if you are trying to promote, joining your list, okay, so joining your email list so that they can learn a little bit more about internet marketing, right? What do you think would be some of the best things? All right, I see courses, I see books, so I'm seeing all the same stuff. So let me just kind of help you. All right, so I want you to break this down. I want you guys to write this down because this is going to help you retain, but it's also going to help you understand. All right, these things right here. Let's see if I can grab a different color here. Grab this. Okay, so case studies. This typically this appeals to a more advanced person. That's typical. That doesn't mean that's always, it means typical, okay? A more advanced person wants a case study, which means it's not going to appeal to to a massive audience, meaning far more people would actually want a book or a video or a free report than a case study, okay? And the reason that I say that is because a case study sounds like I got to read this whole case, right? All this stuff from start to finish. Whereas it seems like it might be a little more it might be over my head. It might be overwhelming, right? Whereas a book or a video course, these are a little bit more engaging. They're a little bit less obtrusive. They're more common. People watch videos and they read books. They don't necessarily always read case studies, okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if that makes sense to you. All right? I see lots of people saying yes. Now, software is kind of interesting. Okay, so software gets a little bit interesting. That's why I'll kind of make a little wave there. Because software can be the best lead magnet ever, meaning it can get the most people to subscribe to your email list more than any other lead magnet in this whole thing, because there's an inherent value, okay? There's a perceived value, okay, that's really high. So there's a really high perceived value with software because it's software, right? So at the end of the day, that's going to make it, wow, I feel like I'm getting an awful lot for my money. All right, so right now, to date, you guys have been giving away this because I wrote this book for you, and so you've been giving away this free book. How many of you have generated leads using the funnels that I've given you? Just say yes in the chat box if you have generated leads. Manfred's generated leads. Todd has, Carlene has, Ken, Bob, Aldoris, Maria, Roberta, Fern, Pat, Jeff. Okay, well, there's no way I'm going to keep up with all of you. There's 1,000 of you in here. There's no way. Okay, so basically, a lot of people are generating leads. Okay, so Earl says, not yet. I'm just 2 days in. Perfectly fine, no problem. Look, by the end of this webinar here tonight, I'm going to give you the funnels. I'm going to give you the free ebooks. I'm going to give you everything to get you caught up, okay? So the one good thing about it is, if you're new, you're not getting left behind, right? So that's what it's all about. All right. So what if? And this is just a question I have for you guys. What if I was willing, okay, to do one of these for you? What if I was willing to go in and do one of those for you? And put me on there. What if I was willing to build a free video course? Completely free. Now, this might be 3 or 4 videos teaching the profit cycle, okay? Now, hear me out. Let's watch how this funnel would work, okay? Let's watch how this would work, because this is how I start tying things together for you and making things make sense for you, okay? So what if we did something like this, all right? And this, I literally came up with this right before I came live online, or I would have already had this done, maybe, but then I was kind of sick, so maybe I wouldn't have. What if we did this? What if we did a free page like this, okay, that said free profit cycle training, okay, free profit cycle training, and then we put on here something like, you know, your presenter, and then I could put, like, you know, my photo right here. I can put my photo, all right, and my info. This way you get credibility, okay? Then I come through here, and you have basically a name and an email. All right, but check this out. So check this out. This is where it's going to get, I think this is where it's going to get really profitable for you, okay? We'll have traffic coming in, okay, so we'll call this traffic. Now watch this. What if we could take this traffic, okay? We could literally build you this page. Then, when you deliver on this, they go to a thank you page that does this. This is where I think you guys are going to probably get a little bit excited, okay? But hear me out. My goal is to help you make money. That's all I really care about. So here we go. On the thank you page, what will I deliver on the thank you page? I'll have 2 videos, maybe 3, maybe 1. I don't know. It depends on how I put it together, okay? All right. These videos will be training on funnels. Basically, I will teach the profit cycle training that I already have, right? I might even just grab one of my Success Connection videos and put it in there from the profit cycle training where I teach that, okay? Then guess what you'll be able to do? Watch this. What if we were to make this page just a little bigger? All right, so up here I deliver the training. Then down here, I say something like this. Get a free funnel. And then all they have to do is sign up with ClickFunnels to get it. This is your affiliate link. How many of you think you can make money with that? Because literally what I would do is make you an affiliate of ClickFunnels where you get paid, I think they pay 40%, or I think it's 40%. Honest to God, I don't pay attention to it. But I think it's like 40%. Anyway, the point is you can literally leverage me. I'll put a picture of me with my little $1 million funnel sign on there, and I will give you permission to promote it. I'll give you permission to, but on the page it will say, okay, it will say, this is my coach, this is my mentor, whatever, Anthony, right? And so I will position it as, you are my student, you have been doing this, and now what I'm doing is I'm going to give them the same training I gave you, right? And then you get to go in and promote ClickFunnels. And of course, when you promote ClickFunnels, you're promoting what you're using, right? Because you can't have this funnel unless you're using ClickFunnels. So you're promoting what you're using, which it elicits goodwill when you actually promote things that you use and you don't try to sell crap that sucks. You know, that's just the way that it is. So this funnel right here, if I were to sell this, okay, leveraging my brand, my likeness, my results, essentially everything about me, and allowing somebody to take my success with ClickFunnels and then turn around and promote it, and you make money on it. And by the way, I make no more money. Like, ClickFunnels doesn't have, that I know of anyway, like second tier and all that stuff. It's just, they just have an affiliate program. So it isn't like you bought ClickFunnels through my link 6 months ago, and so by doing this, somehow I'm making, you know, millions of dollars. So yeah, Lonnie says they don't. They don't do that multi-level affiliate stuff. So I make $0. If you make $1 million, I don't make anything. But my goal is not to make money. My goal is to try to get you to make money fast. And so at the end of the day, I've been giving you funnels, and it's great because I see people doing it. I see people in build redirects. I can see that you got lots of clicks coming in. I can see all kinds of really cool stuff happening. And so I can see that people are moving, right? So they're rocking. And here's the thing. When you do this, okay, when you do this, you actually will get recurring income, because the people that sign up with ClickFunnels, when they sign up with ClickFunnels anyway, they get access to the software for, I think it's $97. I pay $297 a month because I have so many funnels. But the initial payment is $97 a month. So you're getting 40% of that. So like $40 or so every single month that somebody uses it. How does that sound? Does that sound pretty good? I think it sounds pretty good. So the question is, once we get this done, all right? So once I get this done, how could we get, like, say, more traffic? How many of you think Facebook would be a great way to get more traffic to this funnel? Because I think this funnel will just blow it up, it will ignite, and you guys will be rocking, it'll crush, it'll be phenomenal. I truly believe, I know people running funnels like this. They run a funnel to promote ClickFunnels, right? And they make great money doing it. I don't run any funnels for this, but I'm going to, because when I went to this ClickFunnels event, you've got to understand, I went to this ClickFunnels event, I see almost, I think there's 2,000 people in there. And they're all doing great. They all love the software, and I see that what they've done is they've created such an awesome opportunity for people that want to be successful online to not have to go recreate the wheel. You can literally just jump right into this software and start using it instantly, start making money instantly, and not even worry about anything else, right? So for me, I looked at it and I thought to myself, man, this makes a lot of sense. Like, this is really, really good. And so I might even promote ClickFunnels myself. Like, I might use this same funnel that you're going to use. You will see me putting ads on Facebook for it. Basically, I left ClickFunnels. Let me show you something. I left ClickFunnels with the idea This is my, I love whiteboards. This is my whiteboard notes. But check this out. This is no joke. You can't make this stuff up. Look, I left ClickFunnels. Do you see where it says Anthony ClickFunnels funnel right there? I left that event, and I had this long flight home, and on my notebook that I take with me, I wrote out my funnel. And so then I thought, I'm going to run this funnel, and I'm going to promote ClickFunnels on Facebook because I think we can make a lot of money doing that, and I think that there could be a ton of money for other people. So now I'm turning around saying, hey, what if I give that funnel to you and you just do it with me, right? I think that's pretty much a phenomenal opportunity. I see lots of people saying yes. So the question is Facebook traffic. So there's a couple of things that we want to look at. All right, I see lots and lots of people getting really excited about it. So let's jump real fast into something else, and then I'll jump back and talk to you about traffic. All right, so with ClickFunnels, I have built for you a second, well, it's really your third funnel that I'm going to give you tonight. I've also changed up how you get your funnels, meaning they're on different links now, okay? So pay close attention because I've changed up the way I'm going to deliver these to you to make it a little easier and a little more secure. All right, so first and foremost, let's take a look at what we put together here. We've put together another funnel for you guys in the internet marketing space. All I did was I cloned the existing funnels, okay, and we made some different backdrops. And let me tell you why we made these different backdrops. Like, for instance, check this one out. Okay, when I was at the ClickFunnels event, I started talking to a few people about the backgrounds that they put behind their funnels. And one of the things that came up was, do you see how this funnel has a person sitting at the computer working? Does everybody see that? Okay, so one of the things that came up while I was there was the fact that people like to see people on these opt-in pages. And I thought to myself, well, that's kind of weird because it doesn't seem that way to me. But then if you think about it, I am on all of my opt-in pages, right? Like any page you see of me, you see me sitting there smiling right back at you. So I looked at it and I went to our designer and I said, listen, I want you to take that funnel that we've built and I want you to redo it with this edgy kind of millennial kind of working on the computer, I want to make some money on the internet, da-da-da-da-da, background. And this is what we came up with. So we got this background. And by the way, these backgrounds cost money. We have to pay for them, but you get them for free. And so we pay for this. This is like stock photos that we pay for, and that's why you don't have to pay for it. But it's also why it's such high quality. It's why it looks good, you know? So you've got things like this, right? And then, of course, you have these bullet points. Now, one thing, you might want to take a note of this, okay? Write this down. One thing that I did find when I was looking at other people that had funnels and we were talking to other people with funnels, and I mean, you're at a ClickFunnels event, everybody's got a funnel, right? One of the things I found was simplicity is key at the bottom of these pages. Do you see how simple that is? Does everybody see how simple it is? I actually had that already done simple last time. So the last funnel I gave you, this is the bottom of it, and we recopied this, and the reason we recopied it is because, in my opinion anyway, this is, and it seems to be true based on, you know, talking to everybody else, that this gives a very simple, just black and white, people will stop and read it because there's not so much going on, right? There's a lot going on up here. There's not a lot going on down here. And in business and in marketing, there are two types of people. Write this down. Two types. Okay? There are what we call, and you can break these people down into how you can call them whatever you want. Look, you could call them analytical people, okay, and then like creative people. All right. So you could break them down, analytical and creative. You could call them millennial and then kind of like older people. I kind of consider myself an older person. I'm not a millennial. Even though I think I'm a millennial, I don't act like a millennial. I don't think like a millennial. I don't feel like a millennial, so who knows? But you could call it left brain, right brain. You could call it whatever you want, right? The thing is that an analytical person, okay, so an analytical person, they want to see bullet points. Like, they want to see these bullet points. They want to know and they want to see, like, show me the black and white. When you think analytical, you think black and white, right? That's what you think of. You think, I want to see the black and white. I want to know what I'm getting. I want to be able to clean, quick, read. These are the people that still read the newspaper, okay? How many of you still read the actual newspaper, like the one that comes to your front door, right? So I'm seeing lots of no's, but then I see some yeses, right? Okay, if you still read the newspaper, you fit into this category, even though you may not be analytical, and you may not be, 90 years old or anything, but here's the thing. Creative people just don't take the time to sit down and read the newspaper. You know what I mean? A creative person, like, and I'm not saying you're not creative. I'm saying, like, in terms of our psychology, okay? So don't take me as being offensive. A creative person reads. They're gonna read the news on Facebook or Yahoo, right? Like, these people are super creative-minded people. They're always doing something, looking for colors and flash. They like videos, okay? They love videos because they like the movement of the video. They don't love the straight, just black and white, old school text, right? They like to see creativity. They like to see themselves. So see themselves basically, I would say in the mirror. Now, that you can say that, Anthony, you're crazy. But here's the thing. When you want to see yourself doing what it is that someone's asking you to do. So, when you take a 15-year-old and you teach them how to drive, what do you think they do? They're sitting around and they're daydreaming all day about driving. How many of you remember doing this when you started driving? You're daydreaming about how soon can you get your butt in that car and drive anywhere. McDonald's, the gas station. Heck, some 15-year-olds can't wait to go to school because they finally get to drive there, and they daydream every day about getting in that little car and driving on to school, the same school they hated to go to, but now they're excited about it, right? That's part of it, right? That's part of this creativity. Now, an analytical person, say somebody 60 years old, 40 years old, 35, 34 years old, right? When it comes to driving, I'm kind of more in the analytical side. I'm not going to sit there daydream about what I could do. I mean, that just doesn't make sense to me. I'm too busy. I got too much other stuff going on. So you've got there's so many different ways that our brains, and some of you say, come on, I'm 65. Hey, look, I'm 34, but I'm going on, like, I swear to you, I think I'm going on 60. So by no means am I ever going to be the one that's hammering for being old. Everybody says I'm old, which is fine. What's wrong with being old? Back in the day, they used to call, you gain wisdom with age. Now, all of a sudden, you're dumb when you're old. I don't get it, right? I mean, look, I got this gray hair, and I still call it wisdom. Younger people tell me, color my hair, you look old. That makes sense to me. So for me, I look at it as the more years on this earth, the more knowledge you can gain, right? As long as you spend it doing things constructively, you're going to be a little smarter at 65 than you were at 35. So I look forward. I learned a lot from you guys. I've told you in the past, I learned an awful lot. Just watching, listening, and seeing what you post in the Success Connection group, the emails you send, the comments you leave on Facebook. I learned, right? I learned how to be a little smarter, a little better, a little more well-rounded, and I think that's a good thing. So anyway, two types of people. Well, when we design these pages, even though you guys might look at it and say, well, Anthony, there's not a whole lot different. There's not a whole lot different about this design than you had in the previous one. But the answer is there really is. This top part of this page is geared towards that creative person. That person, kind of, you might call millennial. The person that wants to see themselves doing it because they can see themselves in that photo. They can see themselves sitting down and working and being professional, right? Then the more analytical person is going to scroll down, but we're going to capture their attention right here because we went from this busy picture to just straight black and white. And that's it. How this book could change your life. That's a statement that catches attention, and people say, how this book could change my life, let me read this book, right? Super, super, super important type thing. Everybody good with that? Just say yes. All right, very good. Now, of course, when we do this, guys, we have an exit pop. So as you can see, if you move the mouse at all, we present you with the offer. Boom. Get the free book. Here's the 3 reasons why. Put your information in the box. Super, super simple. Super, super important. We gain a lot of new subscribers with this exit pop. It's already installed for you. You don't have to do anything. 100% already there. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the other one. Now, if you look at this one does not have a whole lot going on. But what we did was we made it concise. You don't scroll at all. Okay? And we put hands on a keyboard. Now, why did we put hands on a keyboard? Because so many people, okay, at least in my opinion, so many people when they get here, we want them to focus on the internet. We want them to focus on making money from home. We want them to focus on learning how to use these fingers to stroke those keys to build businesses and make money. That's what this is all about, right? So what we're trying to do with these images in this funnel is create an environment that's more conducive and more, I guess, more inviting to people who are trying to do internet marketing by showing people on a computer, by showing hands on a keypad, by making sure that their mind is constantly still on what we were actually trying to accomplish when they click to come here, right? So it's visualization. We're putting a little bit of visualization, you know, yeah, you can, like, obviously this might be blocking it, but yeah, you can see the hand over there. If you've got your GoToWebinar control panel up, it's probably blocking half of the hand. So you're like, what are you talking about, a hand? There's a whole hand there, just moving around and you'll see it. So the idea is to get people visualizing doing what it is that you want to teach them to do. Now, of course, when people come to these pages, okay, they have to have thank you pages, meaning there has to be a place that we send people so that they can then obviously, you know, take advantage of free offers, take advantage of the things that you can, that you guys can promote to them. So we still have these 2 pages. Now, I did not change these pages up because I believe that these pages are, I personally think these pages are very good, right? That's just my opinion. So I didn't change these up because I feel like they're very clean, they're very concise. You got 2 of them, okay? So look, there's 2 of these. So you got two different pages. You can go from this opt-in page to this thank you page, or you can go from this opt-in page right here, okay, to this thank you page. So what we did was we redesigned the opt-in experience up at the front to try to increase the number of people that will opt in. We're going to give you this funnel, which basically includes 2 complete funnel pages for free. So it's 2 complete funnels that you'll get absolutely free when you go to the page that I'm going to give you in just a little bit, which has all of your funnels on it. How many of you would like for me to basically have one page where you can go to and you can click the download button on all 3 of the funnels that I've now built you? Instead of having multiple links, I don't know what the heck, you know, sometimes great, like I said, wisdom comes with time. And I've been doing this for a while. I've given you guys a lot of funnels, and now I got smart, and I was like, oh, I could just put them all on one page, and then you could just go there and you could just, like, click a button. Go figure. Wasn't smart enough to figure that out 6 weeks ago, and I'm like, go to /funnel and put this password in, and go to this one and put that password in. People are like, Anthony, I can't remember all the passwords. So now I've got one page, one password, all the funnels on there for you. You click it, download it, done. Okay? So we'll show you that in just a second. All right, so let me pull this back up. I wanted to show you a couple of other really quick things. Let's see. The editor. So inside of ClickFunnels, this is important. All right. It's very possible that if you are using ClickFunnels right now, okay, that your editor has been updated. Mine has. So if you click edit the page, let me show you what happens. What will happen is it'll look a little different. Do you see how you've got all these different settings up here? Okay. So ClickFunnels has phenomenal support, right? I mean, literally, there's a little support bug at the bottom. You can click it and live chat with people. But what I like to do is I like to go in and make some edits on my own, and I encourage you guys to do that too. Watch. You can go in here, click this button, and like I said, discover the simple steps I use to build a massively successful, I could say, use to build a insanely successful online business. I noticed that these words down here, let's see, these words right here are kind of hidden. You see that? And it's probably just because when you scroll, they're not. But you can see that right here they are. So watch this. You can take these words, okay, and I have to move my GoToWebinar panel here. Hold on one second. So you can take these words and you can open this up, and what you'll find is you can make it certain colors for bold, but you can also make the text colors different, right? So you could go in here and you could literally pick any of these colors. We could pick blue, right? And then you'll see that obviously the text now is blue. You can go in here and you can underline that text. You can bold the text. You can do all kinds of different things actually to the text, which I think, at least in my opinion, makes it really cool. Now, you can also do things over here. Like you can have a text shadow, right? So we can put a shadow. Does everybody, can you see how it shadowed that? Can you guys see how it put a shadow on here? Okay, yeah, you saw it? I want to show you some of the stuff you can do. You can literally go in there and you can shadow it. You can make it a strong shadow, a subtle shadow, all that. I would obviously do it pretty strong if I was going to do it at all, right? Then you can do animations. So you can actually animate this to where this only shows up after a certain amount of time, okay? So if you do this, you go over here to Advanced, you go to Animation, and then you can do it literally. Let's just see if I can do it. Let's fade in, okay? And let's wait. Let's see if we can do it really fast. Let's wait 5 seconds, all right? And we'll do it on the page load. All right. So if well, you know what? Let me see if it'll do it when I preview it. Let's see. All right, so do you see how it's not there? Did you see how it just came in? So it will literally fade in. And I didn't save the changes to the font or anything. That's why you don't see the changes there. I didn't hit save. But that waited 5 seconds and it came in. So you can fade it in. Now, can somebody tell me why would you want to fade it in? What would be the purpose of making it pop in 10 seconds later? That's right. Frank said it first. Get attention. Look. The number one thing, okay, the number one thing, your number one goal, okay, your goal, number one, is get person to subscribe. It's number one goal, okay? And if that's your number one goal, then we want to bring attention to that. Right? We want to bring attention to that goal and to that purpose and to what you're doing and where you're doing it at. That's the reason why you can use these fade-ins to be able to have a little more success. So what I'll do is on this funnel that I give you next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fade this in. So I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to fade this in. Okay? I'm going to fade in the whole name and email box. I'm going to make it fade in. And then I'm going to fade in the free trial for ClickFunnels, okay? So I'm going to fade in the button that says go here to get your ClickFunnels thing for free. I'm going to fade that in, and I'll probably bring in this whole free funnel thing. Now, let's talk about the free funnel, okay? Let's talk about the free funnel. Okay. The whole idea is to give people so much value that they will actually sign up for ClickFunnels. So what value will we provide? Well, value piece number one. is we're going to give them this training. So we're going to give them a couple of my Success Connection videos. That's probably what I'll do, is I'll put a couple of my Success Connection videos talking about the profit cycle in there so that you can deliver my training to those people. They'll get to watch my training and learn, okay, it makes sense, profit cycle, I need a funnel. Then, right below, boom, you'll be giving them a free funnel. Okay? Well, if you're giving them a free funnel, you tell them, obviously, they have to sign up for ClickFunnels to have the funnel. So, let me ask you this. How many of you would feel good about promoting that? Would feel like you're not just trying to make money off somebody, you're actually really trying to help them? Just say yes or no. All right, I see lots of yeses. One of the things I realized with ClickFunnels, you know, a lot of you have signed up through my affiliate link. I appreciate that. But when I started, when I started teaching you on ClickFunnels, do you know why I started teaching you on ClickFunnels? Does anybody know? Does anybody remember? I mean, some of you are new, so you probably wouldn't know. So a lot of people say because I use it. That's true, but I'll tell you why. Guys, I've been doing the Success Connection for 2 years. It'll be 2 years in April. Never missed a week that we haven't been on air. And when I first started teaching the Success Connection, or doing these coaching sessions for you guys, I realized that everybody was all over the place. There were people using WordPress. There were people using Ignite this. There were people using InstaBuilder. There's just all this stuff. And it was so difficult to get everybody focused on one something that actually worked. So what I found myself doing was teaching all kinds of stuff. Every week I teach something different. And none of it ever really went together. I was just teaching what everybody wanted to hear, you know? And what I found was people weren't having the success that they're having now. Now, ever since I started teaching on ClickFunnels, and it could have been any platform, by the way, okay? I'm not just saying it's because of ClickFunnels. What I found was that teaching you one platform, the platform I use, allows me to do things for you and teach you things that I'm actually doing. Instead of me making up, something to teach you, I can actually teach you what we did in our business this week, or what we're getting ready to do in our business, which made it so much better because how many times have you ever thought to yourself, I really wish these stupid-ass gurus would just teach me what they actually do, instead of teaching me something just for the purpose of selling me something? I see lots of yeses coming in the box. Well, the only way to do that is to teach you literally what I do, right? It's just kind of part of it. And so with that said, I started teaching ClickFunnels because it's what I use. And so many of you have enrolled with ClickFunnels, and it's made it a possibility for me to do things for you. And that, to me, is worth its weight in gold, because now I can go build out an entire business and just give it to you and say, here you go. And all you got to do is click a button and it's done, So it causes people to take action. I was talking about micro-learning last week, learning things in little steps, and the retention, the amount of retention that people get. And the reason that people get the retention is because when you learn in micro steps, I've always taught you learning in small steps, but when you learn in micro steps, here's the thing, you're more likely to take action. And when you take action, you then truly learn. There's a difference, would all of you agree, okay, would all of you agree that there's a difference in reading a book on how to drive a car and then actually getting your butt out there, getting in the car, and driving the car? Would you think those are two different learning experiences, yes or no? If your life depended on it, would you get in the car with the person that read the book and watched the videos and all that, or would you get in the car with a person who's driven a car before, right? Of course, you learn while doing. So you will learn so much more about internet marketing, so much more about building your business, so much more about how to have success, so much more about advertising in general, if you're actually doing it and not sitting around trying to just watch videos on how somebody else is doing it. So by giving you the platform and giving you this opportunity, now you're in the game, right? It's like you're not sitting on the sideline watching the pitcher pitch. You're up there throwing fastballs every day, right? So that puts you in the game to learn more. And it's been a phenomenal experience for me, and that's why I have always promoted ClickFunnels. It isn't for affiliate commissions. In fact, I'll be dead honest with you, completely honest. I had no clue how much money I was making on ClickFunnels. I did not know if they were even paying me. I never looked at my affiliate commissions because I just never, like, for a while their affiliate login area I just didn't even, it's in another, it takes you out of, it used to take you out of ClickFunnels and all this stuff. I just paid no attention to it. I had zero focus on the affiliate commissions from ClickFunnels. And then before this event, they called me. They actually called me from ClickFunnels, and here's what's really funny. They had no clue. The guy that called me had no clue who I was. He literally had no clue who I was at all. He just called me as if he's calling anybody and said, "Hey, we noticed you've sent a lot of people to ClickFunnels, and they're actually using it. And they want to talk to me about how to teach people how to use ClickFunnels and things." Had no clue who I was. But what's funny is they've been paying me to a PayPal account that I don't even check. I have multiple PayPal accounts, and the one that they were paying me to is one that I don't ever check it. I don't ever get in it. I'm never in it. And so I told you guys I don't use PayPal that much. And so I had all this commissions in PayPal I never even paid attention to. When you can promote something because it's so good and you don't even care if you're even making money from it, that's when you know you're doing something good. That's when you know that you can feel good about what you're doing, and you can feel good about the people that get the product on the other end, right? And that's why I do it, right? This is why I want to teach you to do it, is the thing. Because I want you to go into business doing things the right way, being ethical, not worrying about so much how much money you make, but worrying about how much more you help the people that are buying the products and using the services and consuming the trainings and stuff that you give them. I can't stress that to you enough because, let me tell you, I've been on the other side of that. When I started in this industry, there's very few things in life that I'm not super proud of. But I'll tell you, some of the stuff I promoted 6 years, 7 years ago, before I knew anything about this industry, I just kind of fell into it. I'm not proud of it. I regret it. I regret that that I promoted something that wasn't good, or wasn't maybe what it said it was, and that people bought it. And I can tell you, I feel bad about it. And so I want to make, and it's because in business sometimes you're always focused on how much money can you make. What affiliate product is going to pay me the most money? Instead of what affiliate product is going to help people the most, right? And when you make that shift and you think more about the people on the other end of these web pages that you're putting up, right? You end up with a lot better long-term results, right? Far more rewarding to get on and help people every week than to just blast out a bunch of crappy products. So I feel a responsibility to tell you when I make mistakes, because if I don't, then I'm not really teaching you. You know what I mean? I'm kind of letting you walk down the path I walk down, but also hit the bumps that I hit. And I think that it's important that as we go through this process, especially if you're able to build a list because you're going to have a full-blown business set up for you, promote the right things, you know what I mean? And don't promote stuff that that you yourself would not want to have, or that you yourself would not want your parents to have. That's maybe a better way of putting it. So that's the reason why I promote ClickFunnels. It's something I use, but it's the reason why I wanted to build something for you guys that allow you to promote a good product, a product that you know you're using, and then of course a product that we all can make some money on. And it's great to have continuity. When you're looking, by the way, some of you don't know what that word means, so allow me to show you real fast. When you're doing this, okay, it's important to look at your commissions, okay? So pay attention to this. Commission payouts, all right? So there are multiple tiers to that. There are revenue share, okay? Revenue share, CPA, and then there's basically a rev share on continuity. All right, so what's the difference in these things? Okay, so what's the difference? Well, this pays you a percentage of a sale one time. Okay, so that's going to pay you a percentage of a sale one single time. So if somebody makes a sale, boom, you or buy something, you get paid, and that's it, one time. A CPA pays you a stated amount. We'll just call it a stated amount one time, but no refunds. Okay, so what does that mean? That means if somebody converts, you get paid, okay? But if they refund, they don't take the commission from you. Does that make sense to everybody? Is everybody good with that? We all understand that? Okay, very good. So there's different things. Now, a rev share on the continuity means you get a percent of every sale monthly. So it's if in fact they have a program that it costs money every month, then you also get the opportunity to make money off of it every single month. So long term, this makes you the most money, right? Long term, because you're making money every month. Short term, this makes you the most money. And the reason that that makes you the most money is because there's no refunds. So if somebody refunds, you still get to keep your commission, okay? So when you're looking at different offers, because here's the thing, guys, when you have these pages built, now not necessarily my specific funnel with my face on it, please, but this funnel that I'm giving you, any other times that you build these funnels, you can put whatever you want on this thank you page. I mean, look, you've got this whole page over here. All the time, you've got this page, okay? And that page you can use to promote whatever you want. So it's important to know what you're going to make the most money on, right? But what is also a really good offer for people. So again, weigh the odds, and you pick kind of the stuff that you think would benefit people, but also that make you money, okay? Makes sense? Everybody good with that? All right, so what we're going to do, a couple of quick things. I want to talk to you a little bit about a new method to get traffic right here. Okay, some of you have seen me testing this, and it is not ready, but I'm going to give you a quick preview of it or a quick glimpse at it so that you can kind of see some of the cool stuff that I'm doing. And then I'm going to give you these funnels, okay? And when I give you the funnels, I'm going to hook you up. Let's see. I'm going to hook you up with a page. Let me just let me pull it up real fast. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. I don't remember the password. I should quit changing my passwords. All right, so look at this. No, that's not right. Password. I don't know what's in there. All right. Can everybody see that? Does everybody see this page right here? Okay. On this page, you will be able to download all of your funnels. So there will be, did everybody see that where there's all the funnels on one page? Okay, you'll be able to go right there and click 1, 2, 3 and just download all 3 of the funnels. So obviously funnel number 3, the one I just created for you, you'll be able to download it instantly off that page. There's also a link to ClickFunnels on there. So of course, you have to have ClickFunnels, so you'll have to buy ClickFunnels in order to use these. There's no other way for me to give them to you. All right, so pulling back up there we go, my little sheet here. Let's just in here. The email or the link for that is on the screen. You can write it down. I'll give you guys the password. Okay, so I'm going to give you the password in just a minute. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you this new trick to get traffic first. Then I'm going to give you guys the password for the funnels, give away some cash, say goodnight, and I'm going to get my butt to work on next week's funnel, which is literally not just a funnel, it's an entire business. And how many of you are excited about that? Here's one thing I will tell you. I'm dead serious. I know I say this every week, and every week I kick myself in the butt because I hate to hurt. Like I hate to not give opportunity to people that are not that can't make it on here live. But here's the thing: I am not going to be leaving this new funnel with me live. The reason is because you guys have to understand. It'll have my videos, it'll have my face, it'll have my brand all over. Then if that share funnel link gets out and somebody else goes and puts some scammy offer on these pages and I'm sitting there telling people to buy it, that cannot happen. So even though I normally tell you, hey, I'm not going to leave this link up, understand something. This link next week will only work while we are live. It is not going to work the next morning. I cannot leave it because it is too risky for me, right? So I trust you guys. I trust you, or I would not put my name on this and give it to you if I didn't trust you. So I trust you to not go put some scammy offer on here and to use it the way that I intend for you to use it. But I don't trust the rest of the world. And so if that link gets out and somebody clicks it and then they share it, and now 10 people have it that I don't know and they don't care about me, they don't care about my reputation or my company or anything, and then all of a sudden they go using my image to do dumb stuff, that's a bad reflection on me. So this is why most people would never do this. They would never build an entire funnel and give it to you with their face on it, their name on it, their images, their videos, and say, here, you have total control over this, right? But I feel like I've been doing this long enough with you guys that I trust you to not do stupid stuff. And that means you won't make mistakes, but I don't think you're going to go put some porn offer on there, for God's sakes, right? Like a lot of people will do. So just understand you have to be here live in order to get it. Now, let me show you something super cool, and then we'll hop off. This is not even finished yet, so it's a quick 1, 2, 3. All right, we're talking about this traffic, okay? Talking about traffic. All right, let's take a quick look at something. How many of you, if I could make this thing go, all right, here we go. How many of you currently use my fan page domination program? Just type the number 1 in the chat box if you do. All right, if you do use it, type number 1. Okay, if you don't use it, type number 2 while I text my wife to get me dinner. That's, dinner is always the topic of conversation on a Thursday night. Because of course, if she doesn't bring me dinner, I don't get to eat. That's sad. Okay, so I see lots of 2s and I see lots of 1s, more 1s and 2s. Okay, so my fan page domination course, for those of you that don't have it, we'll be going over it on the 30th of this month, I think. Because I'm actually doing an official opening of that to everybody, like all of our partners and everything. You'll see lots of webinars on it in April, okay? So before that, there will be a private opening, reopening for you guys. It's not happening right now. It's towards the end of this month, okay? But because I've had this fan page domination, I've started building fan pages, and I've started thinking to myself, okay, the best traffic is from fans. Okay, so fans are the best traffic to go into my profit cycle, right? So I have this profit cycle, and really, fans are the best traffic. If I can get these fans, all these people off these pages, okay, into these profit cycles, which is what we call the profit cycle business, so that would be AKA your funnel, right? Then obviously it's going to be far more, I guess, it's going to be a far better process. Does that make sense, everybody? So referral traffic is far better than any other types of traffic, okay? So we've got this entire fan page domination training that we'll share with you towards the end of the month, because I really don't like to do the same thing a lot of times on here. I don't like for people to feel like they have to sit through and listen to stuff constantly. But here's what I've been working on. So check this out. I started looking at how can I automate my engagement. And some of you have seen this. Some of you have seen it happening on my fan page. So if you look on my fan page, let me make sure I zoom it in. Let's see. I'm trying to make it big enough for you to see. Hold on. It's a little delayed. Okay. So if you look on my fan page, you'll notice, okay, if you go down here and we'll just pick one of these posts, some post somewhere, okay. Let's see. And all of these are not responded to because obviously we've already responded to you guys for the day. So if you scroll on down, we've got lots of different things. You can see like right here, okay? So check this out. He says, I hate the word failure, probably because we said success is a result of hard work, failure, perfection, learning, persistence, and loyalty. And then this person says, millionaires fail in order to succeed. Do you see how we instantly respond to this person? Do you see that? Does everybody see it? Do you see where there's an instant response? Okay, what we're able to do is this software that I've been working on, it's called AutoEngage. And you probably have seen me, you've seen me doing it for a long time, working on it for a long, long time. Like, for instance, Sigrid here said, agreed. And then I popped back up and I said, thank you for leaving me a comment. Hit the like and share button. What do you think happens when I instantly respond to somebody and tell them to hit the like and the share button? What do you think is going to happen? Well, they're going to hit the like and share button. And if they hit the like and share button, what do you think that means for traffic to my site? All of a sudden, that means, boom, instant traffic, because now I got lots and lots of people liking and, of course, coming back because people liked it. It's free traffic. It's free social engagement. But AutoEngage does a few things. I want to write it out for you because I want you to pay close attention to it because this could be, well, actually, we've seen this. I'm going to show you more about it next week. I really don't have time to show you too much tonight, but some really cool stuff. Here's what it'll do. Number one, it will like every comment made on your page. Okay? So every comment made on your page, it will automatically like it. When it likes it, okay, it instantly goes in and it basically notifies the person that said, Anthony's fan page or Destin Flora's fan page, like this post. Well, that creates more engagement with them. Okay? So that's one thing. Number two, it will basically comment, which is a reply to all comments. All right. So you saw that, where it would basically go in and it would reply to any comment with a preset comment that you have written. Okay? So everybody seems to think that's good, and that's good. Some of you are saying, "Oh, Anthony, I thought it was you." It kind of is me. All right, so we've got that. Then check this out. This is where it gets super exciting if you're focusing on building a fan page to get traffic into these funnels. Look at this. This is what I've worked on that nobody else does. We split these comments up between fans and non-fans. What that means is you can actually send a different comment to a person that's a fan than you would to a person that's not a fan. So now, if they're not a fan, guess what we can do? Comment and request them to like your page, right? Because at the end of the day, you want that person to like your page, okay? Because that's really the most important thing. If you can get them to like your page, well, now you can market to them over and over and over again. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, everybody? That's right. And it doesn't show you that it was posted by AutoEngage on the public side. You guys see on my page right here, like you're able to see this where it says posted by AutoEngage because I'm logged in as an admin. Nobody else sees that. So nobody would know that this wasn't me. I've been telling you guys this wasn't me for a long time, but nevertheless. So you can go through here and comment, okay, automatically to people. But here's something else you can do, okay? This is why I get so excited about this. I'm always building cool stuff. But I build it for myself. So, I mean, look at this. Number 3, what can you do? You can message people who comment on your post. What that means is you can go in and send a message, and guess what? You can break that down into fans and non-fans. Okay, so now if somebody leaves a comment on your post, you can send them a message with a link to go and get your product. You can literally send them if you're running a Facebook ad, okay, let's just say you have a Facebook ad running. Every single person that comments on it, you can send them a private Facebook message instantly with a link, okay, instantly, boom, with a link to go to your opt-in page. Imagine if you were able to literally do that and separate it from fans and non-fans. Because for us, it's all about building your fan page so that you can now market to these people over and over and over again for free. Because again, referral traffic, right? So let me show you real fast. I'm only going to give you a quick glimpse because I don't really have it done for you guys. But I'm going to show you what it's done on my fan pages. Because you can see I use it. I mean, it's mine. I mean, nobody else has it in the world except me. Well, my brother, because he needed it, but that's it. So check this out. Let's look at my Destin, Florida fan page real fast. All right, so you can add your fan pages in here, and I'll show you how all this works later on, but I just want to show you the growth. Check this out. You can go in here to your fan page, and look what you can control. All right, you can see that since I added auto-engage to my fan page, okay, so since I added it, look right here. I've picked up 2,900 new fans. Do you see that? Does everybody see where it says I have 2,900 new fans? Okay. That's how many new fans I've picked up because AutoEngage is going out messaging my non-fans, telling them to become fans. That's an average of 241 fans a day that I'm gaining because of AutoEngage in here. And then look, you can see it's gone out and liked 8,000 comments that were left by my fans. So AutoEngage has gone out and liked 8,000 comments. It's commented on 4,000 posts that my fans have made. It's commented on, or it's messaged 4,140. 4,140 automatic messages have gone out from AutoEngage to my fans on Facebook. How cool is that? I mean, and it's great on a new fan page, on an old fan page, on any fan page. But look, this is how you manage it. So you go in here and you click Manage Auto Messages. And do you see where I have a message set up for fans, and I have a message set up for non-fans. But you can have multiple. So you could literally go in and put 50 messages in there if you wanted to, and it rotates through those messages so that it's not always sending the same thing, right? Does that make sense to everybody? And then you can do the same thing with the comments, right? So you can see, look, you see how many different comments I have over here for my fans of Destin, Florida? So on that fan page, it's literally posting different comments all the time. So no matter what, I'm driving traffic. And look at this. I'm driving traffic. Do you see this button right here where it says destindigitalmedia.com/info? Does everybody see that? Can everybody see that? I want to show you how much free traffic I'm getting to my website. Imagine if this was your funnel, okay? I just turned that on. I want to say I turned that on like maybe 2 or 3 days ago. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that I have have that link right in here. Except I think I'm in the wrong account. Hold on. Let me show you, because this is some cool stuff. Like you will appreciate this, I think. All right. That would of course be only if I could find it. All right, should be right here. All right, you see this right here? Does everybody see Destin, Florida thank you page for auto comments right there? Does everybody see that? I made a link in Build Redirects that's specifically for that, so I could track it and see how it was doing. So look at this. If I click it, you'll see that the link. Is look, destindigitalmedia.com/info. So it is in fact the link that I just showed you in our AutoEngage software that it's posting. It's no post anywhere else. Look at this. 524 clicks have been generated on that link. And look, I'm rotating it. Look at this. I'm rotating it with all these other comments. So look at that. there's, I think, 10 or 15 or something comments in there. It's not like I'm posting that every time. That's only one. It's only in one of them, right? And I've generated over 500 free clicks, all because I'm responding to people and sending them that link. How many of you feel like that can help you get traffic to your funnels? Boom. It's like a mic drop. And there's so much more stuff. I'm going to go through. I've got a few more tweaks and things like, for instance, somebody mentioned negative comments. I'm going to make it so that you can put keywords in like that are negative, and then it will not respond. So it won't push a comment to people if they say a negative word. Like, for instance, on our Destin, Florida page, sometimes people say, you know, my father just passed away and I really need a vacation. Well, the last thing we want to do is pop back and say, love the beaches in Destin. You know what I mean? When somebody says that. So when you see the word death or cancer or something like that, you might just not want it to respond. So we're adding a few things, but I just wanted to show you the different ways that you can generate traffic. This is what we're working on in-house, and it's something that I think is pretty phenomenal, and I'll try to go through it. If it's available, if it's ready next week, I'll try to share it with you. If not, I will as soon as it's ready. We've been working on it for a long time, but I have to always make sure that things are 100% perfect before I can do anything, you know, with my Success Connection students, because you expect perfection, and sometimes I'm not able to give it. So I have to be very, very careful with those types of things. But anyway, all right, so with that said, I believe it's time for me to give you guys some funnels, some cash, tell you good night, and tell you I'll see you next Thursday. How many of you enjoyed this week's Success Connection? Just say yes. I know a lot of you are laughing at me because I don't seem as sick anymore. I was feeling bad, but then I got a little burst of energy. I started doing stuff I love, and I don't know. I don't know. But I will say this. Let me make one really quick public service announcement, okay? I want you to all stop life. Stop everything in life. No comments. I want you to listen to me. This is serious. This could cost you a lot of money. This is serious, serious stuff, okay? So stop commenting. Pay attention. There are people who are creating fake Anthony Morrison profiles and messaging you and telling you to Western Union them money. So I would like to make a public service announcement for you guys. I will never ask you to Western Union me any money. I will never call you. I don't call people. I'm busy. I don't call you. You will never get a phone call from Anthony Morrison. If you hear somebody on the other end of the phone, it ain't me, okay? I will never ask you to wire transfer me money. I will never, ever send you an email from a Gmail address. Pay attention. Listen, this happens so much, and I think it's because I've built such a good relationship with you guys. People see you on my fan page, they go and they message you, and they scam you. This happened to a lady just last night. She sent me an email. She Western Union $600 to some place in Kentucky. The person picked it up in Texas, and she thought it was me, but it's not me, right? I'm not asking you to Western Union me money. That's insane. So I want you guys to please write it down. No matter how good it sounds, it's not me. I'm not going to ask you to Western Union me money. I'm not here to call you on the telephone 24/7 or to be flying into your city to coach you on a bunch of stuff, okay? So is everybody good with that? Just say yes. I feel I have a duty to tell you when I see people getting taken advantage of, okay? So please be very careful with that. I don't want you guys to have a bad experience. Okay, with that said, let's give away $100 cash real quick, and then I'll give you guys the link, and we'll get you all started, get you all set up. When you're looking at the screen right here, if you're brand new, couple of things to go over, and we're not going to take a long time because it's 9:30. On the left side of the screen, all the different places you can follow me on social media. Between now and May, if you follow me on social media and you engage, leave me comments and all that stuff, you'll be entered to win our $7,500 mastermind ticket. The mastermind is not for sale. It's simply the only way you can get there now is a free ticket if you win, okay? We're not peddling masterminds. It's just something we came up with, and now I'd like to invite a couple of people to come for free. So you'll see the tickets are right there. or the way to get the tickets is right there. So just follow me on social media, write those website addresses down, and go follow me. Click like and share and all that good stuff, okay? Over here, we also have a couple of other things that we'll give you for free. The first thing I want you to do is go to Facebook and leave me some comments. Let's see. I've got, let me pull up a thing here, and we'll let you guys leave comments. Tell you what, would you rather leave comments, or do you want me to give you the links and go live and let you guys leave comments live? What would you rather do? Live or not? Live or not? Yes or no? Give me the links. Let me go live. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'll do both. I like to get the comments on Facebook. I'll give you free funnels, but at least give me 10 seconds and leave me a comment on Facebook, you know? So my Facebook's not loading right now, probably because I'm on the internet on this. So you should see, let's see, you should see a little comment right here. It says, let's see. Well, since it won't work, we'll just go live. How about that? I'll go live as soon as I'm finished here, and that's when we'll give away the cash prize. Is everybody good with that? Just say yes if you're good with that. Okay? Because it's not loading, so no reason to make you sit around and wait. All right, so we'll go live. Here we go. I am going to put the links on the screen for you now. To get your ClickFunnels account, you can go here, but you'll also be able to get your ClickFunnels account. There's a link to sign up for ClickFunnels right on the page where you get your funnels. Okay? So we have a 45-day autoresponder series, completely free. If you're new and you don't have this, go here now and you can download it. The password is SC2017. All right, so you'll see the link on the screen. It's go.dsc.com/emails. Okay, so go.dsc.com/emails, and then put in the password SC2017. That's going to get you a 45-day autoresponder series completely free. Okay, so you'll want to do that right now, or write it down, whatever the case may be. If you want all three of the shared funnels, that includes the new one from tonight, here is the link. It's go.dsc.com/funnel or funnels. Hold on. /funnel. All right, so go.dsc.com/funnel. The password, which will work obviously for tonight. The password is, I changed it, so it's 2017 SC. All right, so 2017 SC. That's going to be able to get you guys inside of ClickFunnels, and then, of course, to download all of my free funnels. How many of you are going to download the funnels tonight? Say yes, and then do a little dance with me. Say yes. Okay, very, very good. Now, one other thing that we're doing, I have another survey that I want you guys to take a look at. It's in order to help me help you. Okay? Last week I asked you guys if you were interested in learning how to create your own product and launch it, and a ton of people said yes. So I put up a survey here. Let's see, it should be go.dsc.com/launch. You can go to that link right there. You can fill out this survey. It just kind of gets a little information from you about what you think you might want to do in terms of building your own product. Should I teach you how to do that? If I did teach you how to do it, what would be the pros and the cons of it? So I'm just looking for information so I can help you the best way possible, right? So if you fill that little survey out, it should enable you to quickly and easily let me know what you guys would like to learn, okay? So action steps, super simple, guys. Number one, make sure that you're on Facebook. In just a second, we're going live and we're doing our cash prize giveaway. Also, make sure you join the Success Connection group. How many of you are not in the Success Connection group? Just say yes if you're not in the Success Connection group. Okay? Kimberly says, I got the funnel. Great. All right, so look, if you're not in the Success Connection group, listen to me, guys. This is a great resource. I peddle it every week because it's a great resource. Look, go here and get in the group. Right here, Success Connection. We've got a group right here. We got 14 people that want to join. All you've got to do to get in is literally go to that address right there, go.dsc.com/group. When you go to that group, we'll be able to just look, watch. All I have to do is click here and then approve you. And once I approve you, you're able to jump into the group. It is by approval only. So request to join. I'll put you in there. You can leave comments. People will help you. There's people working on their funnels in there all week long, so it's a great place to just connect with everybody, kind of hang out, and then, of course, get the help that you might need if I'm not around, or, of course, if you're working on something in the middle of the afternoon, you just need quick help. It always helps to have other people. So, look, we got Tim joining. What's up, Tim? How are you? We got Joshua joining. Joshua. We got John. We got, looks like Winan is coming in. What's up, Winan? It's good to see you. Peter is coming in. Peter, congratulations. Good to see you. Elliot's in. And I think, let's see, Michael is in. So everybody wants to be in the Success Connection group tonight. Look, Joseph is in. Joseph, what's up? How are you? Welcome. Kevin is in. Kevin, how are you? Thank you for being here. Roger Ramos is in. Congratulations, Roger. Thank you for being here. Look, all you got to do, just go there to join. Frankie Martinez is in. Frankie, congratulations from Chicago, Illinois. We love Chicago here. Let's see, Jay is in. Philip is in. Bill is in. We got lots of people that are in. I'm going live on Facebook, by the way. If you want to go to Facebook and start to join us now for the cash prize giveaway, boom. We are, well, let's see. It says, due to a poor wireless connection, I'm not live. There I am. I'm live. Okay, I'm live on Facebook right now. Guys, welcome to the Success Connection. This is kind of the after party. This is where we give away the $100 cash prize. I'm still live on GoToWebinar with literally 1,000 people. But guys, go to Facebook, go to my fan page, join us on the Facebook Live, because that's where we're going to be giving away the cash. Of course, we also want you to join the Facebook group. So I'm going to keep approving people here real fast for the Facebook group as you guys request. Remember, we'll be able to hook you up with the cash prizes. But the Facebook group is go.dsc.com/group. All right? I see a lot of people are joining me live already. Listen, last week we almost made it to 500. If we make it to 500 this week, I'm going to give away even more cash. There's 1,000 people on here. All you got to do is join us live, and I'll hook you guys up. I'll give away more cash. All right? But we got to get to 500 viewers. So we got to get to 500 viewers in order for me to do that. And it looks like Facebook likes to now pop up. That's very annoying. I really dislike that feature. This is a very new feature that I do not like. Not going to lie. So keep going on to Facebook. If you're on GoToWebinar, move on over to Facebook. We got 71 people with us live. We're giving away cash prize in just a minute. Sounds like my dinner is coming in the door right now, which is always fun and always good. There goes Chloe. She's excited. So I'm going to leave these links up here, guys, on the Success Connection. I can't talk about the passwords, though, because, of course, we're going to be live on Facebook. So I can't say the passwords out loud, but you'll see them on the screen. If you're joining us live on GoToWebinar, then you'll see lots and lots of passwords to get all the free stuff, the free funnels. Remember, you can get your ClickFunnels account right on that page, which I believe will help you get started instantly. So we got everybody approved here in the group. Let's see. And guys, once you get in the group, you'll see we've got the live feed going on in the group, but we also have it over on our fan page, so you can truck on over there. We got 100 people on live, but we still got 1,000 people on GoToWebinar because people love to sit on the webinar until I end it, which is fine. I'm trying to see if it's shared this yet, so I can delete the shared one. It says I'm live, but then it doesn't show that it shared it, so I don't really know what's going on. It should have already shared it by now. Oh, there we go. Anthony Morrison shared their live video. All right. It gets confusing because it shares it on my page when I'm already live. So there we go. All right. Now we're good. All right, guys. Let me show you these links real fast. There you go. The links are on the screen. The passwords are on the screen. All you've got to do is go to those links and then head on over to Facebook. We need to get 500 people on Facebook. We're going to give away more cash. What's up, Randy? How are you? If you enjoyed the Success Connection tonight, leave me some comments on the live feeds on Facebook. That's where we're going to be giving away our $100 cash prize. We'll also take you guys to see the other ClickFunnels award that I got, because I got a couple of them. And then we'll go and say hey to my wife, who will get really mad, but that's always a lot of fun. And then and her friend Jamie. In fact, let's just go take that. Let's go do that right now. So for those of you that are on GoToWebinar, you see all the links. Take action. Get your funnels. Make sure you got them tonight. We're going to be ready to rock and roll next Thursday. I've kind of raised the bar a little bit, so I got a lot of work to do between now and next Thursday. but I think it's going to help you guys tremendously. So let's see. Some of you are, let's see. You can go to either place, Anthony Morrison or the Success Connection, as long as you're on my live feed. Look, see, just get on here, and then we're good to go. I'm going to go over here and say hey to Alexa, who just came in. I'm going to close down the webinar. I'll leave the screen up for you guys so you can get your passwords. You can get access to build redirects. You can get access to the 3 shared funnels, the 45-day autoresponder series, all that stuff. It's all live for you right here on the Success Connection. So if you're not on there, you missed it, you missed out. But you can join us next Thursday when we're giving away an even more epic funnel for everybody. So, guys, I'm going to cut off the webcam here. Thank you so much. Make sure you take that survey, go.dsc.com/launch. This is going to help me help you. That's what it's all about. I'm going to say goodnight on GoToWebinar and hello to everybody on Facebook. Get on over here, guys. The link to Facebook is right there. It's go.dsc.com/Facebook. That's going to get you on the live feed. And, of course, we'll be giving away the $100 cash prize here in just a minute. All right, everybody. See you next Thursday. Take care. All right. So the after party to the after party. That's what this is. Now watch. Well.